Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's expression, 知足常乐. 知足常乐. Okay, notice here is the with the H is to curl your tongue, and this one is flat your tongue. So 知足, need to make it right. Even for Chinese, it's sometimes misstep of that one. So 知足常乐. Okay, means if you know when to stop, you are often going to enjoy it. There is this constant thread of Chinese advice on people how to live their life of just enjoy what you have. Don't go overboard about it. Know when to stop. It's not easy, actually, right? But Chinese put that in there to tell people, be content. Don't be greedy. When you have something and you know you're having enough of it, and then that's when you can enjoy it more. Otherwise, you ignore what you have and keep wanting more and more, keep feeling not enough, insufficient. In turn, make yourself unhappy. So that's the wisdom of how to stay happy. Okay. 智, we have this arrow shooting sign, and a mouse symbol means quick, speedy speaking. So to speak, speedy. Okay, this arrow is the fastest moving projectiles in ancient society. So that's our top speed thing. So it becomes a speed representation. And the mouse symbol is mouse can be an eating or speaking organ. Sometimes it's a head count representing a person. So all our existence boil down to a mouse. Okay, but whoever can verbalize something in the speed of arrow-like, quickness means you are quick. You know things. You can quickly recognize something. So that's Chinese. Know and knowledge, right? In Chinese, I guess that means that stored up. You have a massive stored up information about things, and you can quickly index that, and not index, but search that in your memory and dig it out. That's how we tell speedy speaking as a test to somebody who knows something. Okay, 足 is made of this 3-toe foot symbol. Big toe, pinky toe, rest of the middle toes, and connected to your soul. That's a Chinese abstraction of your foot. And specifically, this is a right foot. As you can see, this is kind of big toe on the left side, right? So that's your right foot. And then this kind of oval shape, irregular flattened circle thing is your kneecap, supposedly. So, I mean, anatomy-wise, it's not correct. But you have this kneecap on top of your foot symbol. That means you're sort of use it as a walking thing. But just like the other, even without this oval shape, just by the foot itself, 止 in Chinese means stop already. And 足 means you have your kneecap there, right? Means you walked actually, and then stopped. So this is 足 actually have this progression you made, and then you reach a certain state, and then you stopped. So it's not like just by the 足 itself, 止, that means you don't even walk anywhere, it's standing still. Versus here, you already progressed, but then you make the stop. So this is a Chinese stop sign. And 足 in today's contemporary Chinese, it actually means foot. We don't do 止 as foot anymore. And that lost over time because it's associated with stopping, not moving. So it becomes more action or non-action word versus 足 with this kneecap on top of it. Even if, as I said, in comparison to 止, it means you walked and then stop. But in contemporary Chinese, that's lost again, and that simply means the foot symbol. So some twists and turns over the history of how language keep retain some of their meaning, but lost some other meanings. And later generations, we don't really know unless you really dig into it. Okay, so know when to stop is the way to often enjoy it. So often actually means standard or norm. It came from an ancient length measurement. So this length measurement actually means a type of flag, I believe, because at the bottom, this drapey thing means fabric. And then the top portion, the mouse symbol with this pointing upward arch, and the separation of air means upward, phrasing, almost like an ancient prayer thing. So prayer means something you aspire to, something you want. You put your intention in there, verbalize it. You verbalize it upward, right? You make your prayer, make it known, and then that's your aspiration, and your aspirational length of the fabric is the measurement unit for ancient. So it's almost like, I feel like a full-grown tall person's length in today's measurement. And that becomes the norm or the standard. And since it's the standard, Chinese often, when it becomes a frequency, that means because it's a standard or it's typical of how things go, and that becomes frequent, means often as well. I mean, it's all logical, right? From one, you can deduce the other. Okay, Lu, enjoy came from this music making. Specifically, is drumming. I guess drumming, ancient times, people enjoyed the beats, just like today's people. And these are the drum sets sitting on top of the wood, or we can view it either as the frame of the drum set or the material of, I guess, the frame that holds the drum set. So music making relate to merrymaking, and then got abstracted into all kinds of activity, whatever can bring you joy. And that just from music extended to all kinds of joy-making activities. And that becomes enjoy. So to enjoy things, to enjoy life, to remain happy is to know when to stop. So this is a Chinese way to say, don't be greedy, be content. 知足常乐. Thank you for your time. See you another day.